Good evening. I have some more stuff to show you. This is a miniature 2mm Pinfire rifle made by Charleston Minigun Works. This is the Model H rifle, which is a hexagonal barrel. I have the hexagonal pistol to go along with this. I'll show that at another time. The rifle is my favorite. Came in this wooden box. Pretty good production value. It was made by Mr. Ron Phillips, I think was his name. And that is what is inside. Very cool, very detailed. It came with a cork bottle. This is where the blanks, I think I have all but one in there. And I have a special blank in there. So it came in a little cork bottle. It has this little cleaning rod that also doubles as a clearing rod. It's just a brass rod. So you can stick down the barrel and pop out the blank once you're done shooting it. And of course the rifle. Yeah, a lot of thought went into this. I thought it was just really cool, and I got this years ago. I saw a picture on the internet and I was like, oh man, I have to have one of these because I like stuff, which is a terrible addiction. But there's worse things. Oh, finally. Okay, so foam box or foam insert. And this is what's inside. I remember correctly, he made 50 of this particular model. There was another model that was a blunderbuss. I didn't like that one as much. I liked the hexagonal barrel. I think there was just a little bit more detail for me. Reminded me more of a centerfire rifle than a musket. And they have serial numbers, and it's lasered Charleston Minigun Works CMGW. It says US, a lot of brass. It has a little bit of weight to it. How it works, you cock it back, and there's a little pin. It's kind of like a two-stage pin. So the first stage, you push it and then the barrel will open up, and there is another function of that pin. I'll show you in a bit. So from here you have access to putting in your blank. Let me fish this blank out of here. Let's see, it's in there. Get my pliers out. Aha. Oh, I might just hold it up like that. Oh, this cotton. Okay. So 2mm Pinfire. So this one is not your typical 2mm Pinfire. I've added a little piece of shot. I forget the number of shot that I put in there, but normally they just come as like a little blank cartridge. You can still get these. And then you can add shot at your own risk. I don't recommend it unless you're wearing safety glasses. But this is the Pinfire. This was an old style of round. I think that was more popular in the early days of firearms when they were still trying to develop. When they transitioned basically from like, you know, musket style, flintlock, matchlock, percussion cap, and then started making a all-in-one package cartridge, and the Pinfire came in a lot of different calibers. And to my knowledge, this is one of the smallest calibers for at least Pinfire. So let's do a little comparison. Right here I have a 50 cal BMG. And there's the little Pinfire. This BMG's actually been shot. Let me pull this bullet off. You can see the rifling marks in there. So 50 cal. Oh, can't even hold on to it. 50 cal and 2mm. What is the conversion? Is it like 14.7, 12.7 millimeter versus 2mm? Yeah, big difference. Anyway, back to the little rifle. So what I was saying is the clearing rod, if you load it up, shot it, then you can use this and then pop out the little cartridge. So this other part of the pin, if you push it, the trigger guard will come down. It's like two-stage. See how it's got like a little cutout? And the pin has different sizes within this mechanism. Really cool design. And you close it up, and then you can shoot it like this. I'm not going to dry fire. There's a real strong spring, and you know, if you dry fire, you can kind of bend up your rifle. Very detailed. Very impressed. I heard Mr. Phillips passed away this year, unfortunately. He really liked his miniatures. And I do have a couple percussion cap pistols that I'll probably make video of. Those are really cool. They shoot shotgun shell primers. And they can be used for like a starting pistol or just a noisemaker. And pretty good production value in those also. A lot of detail. And for the price, I thought, you know, there was a lot of work was involved. Just like this, you know, all of these screws, I mean, these threaded components, this is tool steel. This isn't just cheap. You know, there's a lot of handwork that went into this. I can see a lot of tooling marks. So really cool that someone put that much effort into something that is, you know, just a thing. It really has no other purpose other than like a little puzzle for, you know, a hobby that someone made. But it got my attention. I thought it's cool. Definitely add it to my collection of stuff. And that's really all I have to say about that. If anyone has any other ones, you know, you should make a video and share it. I think these are really cool miniatures, especially miniature firearms, kind of the best of both worlds. A lot of craftsmanship goes into miniatures in general, especially firearms. I do have a couple of other 2mm Pinfire. They're not really handmade items. They're the little Berloque pistols from Austria. And I think you can still get those. And that's kind of how the mechanism, I think, is based off of the 2mm action inside here, the spring. And I think he actually patented the mechanism here, but I'm not too sure about that. That's pretty much all I have to say about this thing. Charleston Mini Gunworks 2mm HX rifle. Thank you for watching.